Hey guys, Zizzac here with a special review. This is of a new trading card game that's not even out yet. This is called Exodus. It's essentially made by two teenagers, a brother and sister. Their names are Jake Medina and Lexi Medina. Sorry if I horribly mispronounce your name, I have a thing about that. This comes out later this year in October, and I've been following it for a while now. They have their website, exoduscards.com, excuse me. And it looks really interesting to me. The main thing that grabbed me was the art, which of course I'm a sucker for. And I looked it up, and I eventually just contacted them, and we talked for a little bit, and they sent me this cool little demo kit to show off to you guys. So what I have here is, well, the Harmonized Skyborne deck and the Harmonized Dragonis deck. Now these are the two starter decks that will be available when the game actually launches in October, as well as the booster set, which will come same time. These are the early prototype versions, essentially, so the actual product will be a little bit different. The main thing he wanted me to let you know for sure was that the cardstock, these cards are thin. They're like Kaijudo or Magic, they're that kind of thin. The actual cards will be like Vanguard or Buddy Fight thickness, so they'll be pretty thick. And also, each deck will come with its own foil card as well. There's no foils in these demo things. But he also sent me some cool promos to take a look at, which we'll look at in a little bit. But to start out with, I just want to show you what comes inside each of the decks and kind of explain everything to you. Okay, so here's the Harmonized Skyborne deck. Harmonized is a starter deck, pretty much. This is the second edition printing of it. On the back, it asks you to join the Skyrus Del Castle, leader of the Skyborne Guild, on a journey to bring justice to Eventide. I'm really not with it with pronouncing these names. I'm not going to go too far into the storyline or anything like that. I'll let you guys go to the website and read all that yourself, because it's really interesting to me. But essentially, when we play the game, we are drifters, and we can fight using these cards made of stardust. Pretty interesting. And this Harmonized Skyborne deck comes with 13 creatures, 7 symmetrics, 20 energy, a starter's guide, and a rule card, as well as an extended art promo. So really quick, let's look at the rule sheet that comes with this. Here's the rule sheet that comes in both decks. This appears to just be like photo paper that they just folded up and put into the decks. I'm sure the actual final product will have something a little bit different. But it has everything you need to know about playing the game, with, of course, gorgeous art and graphics. Everything about the card and a bunch of other stuff I'll explain to you in a second. And on the back, the actual how to play is actually just a sample turn of the game. So it's very intuitive, very easy to pick up, and just about anybody can play this game, I imagine. And along with the rule sheet, you also get a rule card. This isn't actually part of the gameplay, it's something to keep nearby so you can remember the phases of the turn. Like I said before, the gameplay is very intuitive and very easy to pick up, so you won't need this rule card after the first match, I'm pretty sure. But it's got some art on the corners, draw phase, energy phase, creature phase, attack phase, end phase, everything you need to know. And it has a little note down here telling you this is just a rule card, don't put it in your deck. And on the back it says, anytime a rule conflict comes up, the card wins, how the field layout should be, and some rules for the multiplayer mode. Now the people at Exodus actually did send me something new. They sent me what the new rule card is going to look like. As you can see, one looks a lot better than the other. And this appears to be thicker cardstock too, so this might be closer to what the actual final cards will feel like. But just a much better looking rule card. A little bit more clarified, actual pictures of the cards. Much, much, much better. So this is what came in my deck, but you'll get these in your decks. Okay, so let's look at the Harmonized Skyborne deck. Now, half of this deck is going to be some cards called Energy. There's 20 energy in each deck, and you need a minimum of 20 energy to play the game. Energy goes in a separate deck, a face-up deck called the Energy deck, and you will always have energy available to you. But I might as well use this as an example to show off parts of the card. Card name is up here in the top left, almost 90% of the card is just the beautiful art, which is all by the same guy here, Mr. Roy Ugang? Again, sorry if I mispronounced your name. You see what type of card it is up here in the top right, which is energy. The stars is how rare it is, so 1 star for common, 2 for uncommon, 3 for rare. This is the 2nd edition printing, and this is from the Birth of Creation set and the illustrator. So there's 20 identical energy in each starter deck, as well as 13 creatures. Now creatures, you might notice compared to most card games, are missing something. Creatures don't have stats or power or health or anything like that. Creatures are actually just kind of like a placeholder in this game. Creatures are only as powerful as the amount of energy they have attached to them. We'll go into that a little bit later. Let's get a little bit closer so you can see all this gorgeous art. This is the Lustrous Lightbringer. It's an angel. It's an uncommon. Here's a Benevolent Seraphim. Kind of terrifying. Looks like something out of Bayonetta. An Exalted Sky Shifter. He looks awesome. You might tell this is a lot of angels in this deck. Divine Minister. Here's one for me pronouncing names. Majestic Noisero. It's a lion thing. I'm sorry, it's an angel wolf, excuse me. Dimensional Desperado. This guy looks awesome. Angelic Apparition. Which actually brings me to the extended art card. Each deck has one extended art promo card in addition to the other creatures in the deck. And this is the extended art of the Angelic Apparition. Now you can kind of tell the art pretty much takes up the entire card already, so there's not much more extending they can do. It pretty much just fills in the borders. But it's still awesome and beautiful, so I can't complain. Next we have the Heavenly Guardian. A Doomfest Elder Beast Angel. That's actually terrifying. That is definitely something out of Bayonetta. A Heavenheart War Angel. Looks awesome. Harmonious Angel the Forthcoming. Looks like a magic card. Celestial Starcaster. Gorgeous art. And finally, an Atmospheric Striker. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, after your 13 creatures, you have 7 Symmetry cards. Symmetries are like spells in most other games, except these are instants or counters. You can play them literally at any time. Your turn, your opponent's turn, in the middle of something. You can always play them. And if somebody plays a symmetry, you can play one in response to it, and it makes a stack. They can add to it, you can add to it. When players are done adding to it, it resolves backwards. Symmetries are really the thing that changed the game. If you only had creatures, the game would go nowhere. So symmetries are vital to the game. Here's the first one, Blessing. And you might notice, an easy way to tell these apart is, it's the only thing in the deck that has a text box. So remember that. Here's Leech, a really fun card with amazing art. Unsummon, with a very not happy dragon. Reevaluate, a big fancy looking castle. Invoke, with again, awesome art. Chains, a very effective card. and Endowment, another really fun card. So that's everything that comes in the Harmonized Skyborne deck with all the angels. Next, let's look at the Harmonized Dragonus deck with all the fun dragons. Just gonna show you the box on this one real quick. Of course, amazing art, 2nd edition. On the back this time it's asking to join Mrs. Hal Sinogard, leader of Dragonus Guild. This has the same amount of stuff as the other deck, just of course with awesome dragons this time instead of boring angels. Boo. As you can maybe tell, I'm kind of biased towards dragons. But just like the other deck, it has 20 energy cards, which are all exactly the same. 13 creatures in 7 symmetries, or symmetrics. Here's the first one, Dark Crest Dragon. I'm just going to be repeating myself, so I'm just going to say it now. All the art on these dragons are awesome. Oceano Dragon. Mistrai Dragon. And this one is the extended art promo you get for this deck. So you get essentially 2 of these. Clock Dragon, which is an awesome steampunk wind-up dragon. Density Dragon. Asteroid Dragon. Rose Slith. Valforce, which is a bunch of little dragon dudes running from this little portal, it looks like. Skyward Slith. Dimensional Dragon. Calamity Dragon. Slither Drake, which is also a slith, so maybe it is pronounced slith? I don't know. And Bedragoth, which is a dragon / behemoth. And then the awesome symmetry cards you get in this are Vortex, which is a very mean card. Chains, just like the other deck. Invoke, just like the other deck. Leech, just like the other one. Energize, this is a fun one. Cataclysm, another fun one of course. And Reversion, with probably my favorite art in the game. With dragon body with angel face, and angel body with dragon face. That's awesome. Now, in addition to the 2 Harmonized decks, they also sent me some other cards to show off to you guys. They sent me a promo card called Thoughts of Progress, which is a symmetry with an awesome dragon, with a really awesome text box here. I believe this was a promo that people got for playing in one of the pre-releases, I believe. Could be horribly wrong. They also sent me this Cerulean Stormstream Dragon, which is an awesome promo dragon, made by a different artist, this time made by Wes, and as you can see, he actually signed the card. That is awesome. I wish I was a quarter talented as these people. And they also showed me something really cool. Now, as you can see so far, all the creatures do not have any kind of effects or stats or powers. They're only as powerful as the energy attached to them. But coming with this first booster set, we're going to have creatures with abilities. So here's this airship Kurodistria, maybe. Awesome art. This one is again by Wes. As you can see, this has an ability. When it's summoned, move an energy from another creature on your side of the field to this creature. So that's awesome. And to show off some more of those guys, they actually sent me 2 pages of preview cards from the first booster set. Let's take a close-up look real quick. Here's a first symmetry card called Beacon of Worlds. Amazing art by someone different this time. As you can see down here in the bottom, this is from Galaxy Tides, the first set. And you also might notice that there's a new text box on these symmetry cards. It looks like a lot of them have different ones. There's a new dragon, Dragon Knight Partisan. And I just realized what this card is called. Drangel, which is a dragon angel with an ability. There's a symmetry called Star Struggle. Ethereal Aureolus, maybe? Beautiful card. Guardian Angel Galaxia. Forest of Crags, an awesome symmetry card. Legendary Blade Luzaris. Ambria, Bringer of Infernos, probably my favorite looking one. And on this new page we have Victory, Keeper of the Order. That looks like a Vanguard card, if I ever saw one. Royal Patriarch. Heavenly Blade Hera. Nidalap Frozen Spear. Portalback Dragon. Isles of the Morning Star, symmetry card. Everdrift Islands, which has a really cool effect. This only affects common creatures on the field. I don't know if any other card game has ever had to deal with a rarity before, but this game actually has cards that only affect specific rarity of cards, which is kind of awesome. Heavenly Host. And Wishwaker Willow. Okay, so now you guys have seen all the cards that I got. Me and Kat are going to do a couple of quick games. Hey guys, Zizzac here with the gameplay of Exodus with Kat. Say hi.
Hi.
She's here. So I'm going to go with basic rules and the cards and do a really quick game. This is like the 4th time we've done this, so we kind of know how to play now, but hopefully this actually captures. So there's creatures, which are there's the basic creatures. There's no effects or attack numbers or anything like that on these. Some of the later monsters have abilities. Symmetries all have a text box and are like spells or instants. They do something and they get discarded. And energies are your basic resource and essentially the attack and health of your creatures. So we're going to shuffle up our main decks really quick. We're using just the basic 20 cards and then the extra extended art promo in this too, so there's 21 cards. Okay, so we're ready to go?
Yeah.
We're going to randomly decide who goes first and randomly decide that I go first because she took my dragon deck and won't give it back.
Nope.
So I'm sticking with the angels. So first thing we do is we both draw 3 cards from the main deck and then 3 energies. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is the draw phase. Since we both already have our opening hands, we're both going to skip the first draw phase. And now is the energy phase, so I can play piles of energy to the table any way I want to. So for now, I'm just going to do one big pile of 3. So after the energy phase is the creature phase. Now I can summon creatures on top of existing piles of energy. So I'm going to play Lustrous Lightbringer on this 3 energy stack. And if I had more things to do, I could, but I'm going to wait for right now. Symmetries can be played at any time, in the middle of things, your turn, their turn, whenever. So I'm going to end my turn and pass it to Katrina.
Okay, so I'm going to play 3 energy.
So she's going to play 3 energy like me.
And Clock Dragon.
And Clock Dragon. And then, can you do anything else?
I can't attack this turn, can I?
You can. Only the first player can't attack.
I'll go ahead and do Leech then.
Okay, so she plays Leech, which says... Choose one energy from your creature or pile on your opponent's side of the field and have them discard that energy card. Then take one energy card from your energy deck and add it to a creature or pile you happen to play. So I'm going to lose one, she's going to gain one.
Yep.
And that's going to go to her discard pile.
And I'm just going to go ahead and wait.
You're not going to attack?
Nope.
Okay, so it's my turn.
Yep.
So I'm going to draw 3 energy. And 3 from my main deck. Alright, so this time I'm going to make a pile of 2 and a pile of 1. I'm going to play Heavenly Guardian and Divine Minister. Okay, then I'm going to play Endowment. It takes me to take an energy from my energy deck and add it to any creature or pile in play. So I'm going to pick Illustrious Lightbringer. So it gets discarded. It's going to be down here because I'm out of room. And then I'm going to play Blessing, which is essentially the exact same card except it only goes to a creature, not a pile. Don't really understand that, but I'm going to put it in Illustrious Lightbringer as well. Alright, so now I'm done with my creature phase, so now I'm going to the attack phase.
Chains.
And she plays Chains, which essentially means that my attack phase ends this round.
Yep.
So I can't attack, so now it's her turn. So she draws 3 from the main deck and 3 energy.
Can I move my discard pile over here?
Yeah, we're going to move the discard pile out of the way so you guys can't see it, so we can actually have some room.
Gonna use Invoke. Take 1 energy from your energy deck and use it to start a new pile.
Okay.
Then I'm going to add 3 energy to that.
You can't do that.
Actually,
You can add 2 to it.
I'm gonna use 2 to it actually.
Okay.
Because I plan on putting Density Dragon on this.
Okay.
This is like all going out of camera, I can just tell. Alright, I'm gonna play Density Dragon on that. And then I'm going to pay 1 energy to use Vortex. Pay 1 energy, both you and your opponent discard your entire hand, including any unplayed energy cards, and draw 3 new cards from your main deck.
Ooh, okay. So when it says pay energy, you can either pay it from your hand, like she did, or from one of the creatures in play.
So I get to draw 3 new cards.
So before she does that, though, I'm going to play my own Chains. So she can attack me this turn.
Yep, I still draw 3 cards.
But now we both draw 3 cards.
Okay.
Yeah, so we only draw 3 new cards from the main deck. We don't get new energy.
Here you go.
Okay, so now it's my turn.
Yep.
So I'm going to draw 3 more from the main deck, and 3 energy. Okay, since we're running out of room here, I'm just going to make a pile of 3, and play Angelic Apparition. And next I'm going to play Unsummon. I have to pay 1 energy. I'm going to pick it from this one. To select 1 creature on the field and return it to the owner's hand. All energy attached to that creature is discarded. So I'm going to pick Clock Dragon, return to your hand, and all your energy goes back to the energy deck. Alright, so now I'm going to attack. So I'm going to use my Illustrious Lightbringer with 4 energy to attack your Density Dragon with 3 energy.
Okay.
So it leaves me with 1 energy left. After that, Heavenly Guardians can attack you directly.
Yeah.
Divine Minister and Angelic Apparition can attack you directly too.
So that'd be what?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're down to 5 life points.
Okay.
And I'm done. Your turn.
Is there a hand limit?
Nope, there is no hand limit.
Okay. I'm gonna put 3 down. Put it back on.
Energy.
Clock Dragon.
And Clock Dragon's back.
And going to use Energize.
What's that do?
Take 1 energy card from your energy deck and add it to any creature or pile in play. So I'm going to add it back to Clock Dragon.
Okay.
He's back to 4 again. And then I'm going to use Cataclysm. Select 1 energy from a creature or pile on your opponent's side of the field and have them discard an energy card.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to... That's got 3, that's got 3, that's got 1, that's got 1. I'm gonna have you discard that one.
If you choose one of these, they're gonna die though.
Oh, better yet, that one.
Okay, so that just gets started, so he has no energy, so it dies.
Okay, and then I'm going to attack Angelic Apparition.
Attack version. So I lose 2, and she loses 2. And are you done?
Yep.
Okay, my turn. I'm draw 3 energy, and 3 from the main deck. Okay, I'm going to play 3 piles of 1. Play Atmospheric Striker, Celestial Starcaster, and another Angelic Apparition. So after that, I'm going to play Reevaluate. I discard my entire hand, draw the same number of cards from my main deck. So I'm going to discard 3 cards, and draw 3. Alright, I'm still technically in my creature phase, so now I'm going to play Invoke, to take an energy and start a new pile. And I'm going to play Benevolent Seraphim on top of that energy. So now it's my attack phase. I'm going to have Angelic Apparition attack the Clock Dragon, so it loses 1. And Angelic Apparition dies. Use Starcaster to attack Clock Dragon. And then you can have Atmospheric Striker attack you directly. Put you at 4.
Yeah, I have nothing left.
And then 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Is that game?
That's game.
That's game. So it was just a really quick gameplay of Exodus. We'll probably do some more videos later on, but I just want to throw a quick gameplay in at the end of this video to show you guys how the game actually works. So, thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day.